What is up, Loco Noco? Yeah, so if you didn't know, that is the new official hashtag of the low code, no code movement, Loco Noco. So get into it. I'm back. Sorry I didn't get back to you sooner. You know, I like to hack away on the weekends, and indeed, I was hacking away again this weekend, working on something pretty awesome. Working on DappHero again. So what I want to do today, I basically am going to go through another demo showing you how a template is just converted into a Web3 dApp. Something that's new from the last time. You're going to see a lot of the same functionality from before, but now I have built-in support for ERC20s. Basically almost finished with ERC721s. But now actually I think maybe I have a better system to sort of generalize the contracts so that I don't have to build out individual contract support, and that'll give designers a lot more flexibility to connect to other kinds of contracts. But for now, I'm just going to go through this for you really quickly, and I think you're gonna really love it. So what I did is, again, I went back to the Webflow template store, and I got another template. I got this one because it looked awesome and sort of really represents a level of design and sort of UI interactivity that you would see in a normal, professionally done, professional designer site, but you don't really see so much in blockchain land, basically, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the steps that go into converting this. I think I'll make this build available. It's got a lot of like kinks in it because I didn't have so much time this weekend, so it's not like Thanksgiving weekend. So I'll see how much I get out. I might just like wait to revamp it. I figured out better architecture, so I'm always kind of a perfectionist on some things. On other things I'm not. Anyway, this is the template. Looks great. I love it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little bit of like conversion like the last time. Basically up here, hopefully we can see this. Let me zoom in a little bit and make this just a bit bigger so that nobody's missing any of the good stuff. Right, okay, so up here, we're going to put in our account number. This is going to be our network and provider. We saw that before. That's Web3. That's for the basic stuff. We're still using here 3-box profiles. And what I'm going to do is here in this like checkbox part, I can actually replace that with my 3-box profile image. The black and white one where I'm sort of like that. Yeah, that one. So I'm going to put that in here because the idea right now is I'm going to say, okay, I have this template. And I'm going to personalize it using 3-box and Ethereum, right? So I'm trying to make a site that's dynamic, mobile ready, right? Like, see, mobile ready. In seconds, I'm making this in seconds, but I wanted to give it a real personal feel for whoever's coming to it in the Web3 land, right? All right, so I'm going to put the 3-box profile users pictures here. Account number up here, network and provider. And here we've got you covered every day and when it matters most. That's pretty cute. But what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to hide a little text band right here. This text band, you, right? So we got you covered, right? That's great. That's pretty generic. But I'm going to make this more personal. So here you see it's the text band, this you. Over here, that's where I'm putting my tag, Web3 box name, right? So that's going to be the name of the user. If you go into this illustration, let's see, we go inside it, right? I grab this. That's going to be my profile image, right? So this button here, find insurance, I'm going to use that as my like login button, the enable MetaMask button. So again, with that, Web3 enable button, right? That's all. But so you've already seen that before in my other video. So now I'm going to just show you a little bit more functionality that I built in, which is the ERC20 token support, right? And you can sort of tell that I designed this part because it starts to look like a little bit less awesome. Basically what we have here, I could actually shrink that, but this is going to be the name of our ERC20 contract. And this is going to be the balance that we hold. So at the moment, this is set up to just be wrapped ETH. I have to do it so that it's like dynamic. You can be able to like put in your contract address. So it'll just load whatever ERC20 contract that you're trying to use in your front end. But like I said, this weekend was a short weekend. I had to do a lot of other things. So This is just showing you how it works. And what's important about this is that I'm building out a framework here to keep your state, right? We're separating the state. So now right here in this contract, we've got this form, right? And this is you can see it over here, how we built the form. It's a form block. And what we're going to do is we have this box is called the Web3 ERC20 input value, right? And that's going to be value as in like the amount. And then this box over here is Web3 ERC20 input address, right? So these are the two pieces of data I need from the user, right? So I need that from the user. Then we have a send button, which is the ERC20 send button, right? So that connects. So as you can see, I could have gone through it, but you can see what all of them are. They're pretty simple, the tags. Simple, right? So I would have just typed it in and we'd be ready to go, right? So then we publish. Right? And this is sort of like the magic of the low-code, no-code. Let's say that again. Low-code, no-code, right? All right, you know what? I didn't even have time to say it. It's already published. It's already there. So let's go over to it. And bam, looks like a great insurance company that cares about you. That's great, And here we're illustrating this sort of like level of like interactivity that's so easy to get with Webflow, right? This is something that, I feel like I'm advertising Webflow right now. This is the kind of interactivity and design that you can get just like Snap, either from templates and, designers can create this for you. But designers can enable, this is really a tool for designers, right? That they can now make Web3 applications. So as you saw before, right, now that our button is Enable MetaMask. So let's go ahead and click that. MetaMask comes up, pops up. And of course, like what we see again, now that text span over here has been replaced. We've got Dennis and Bertram, that's me, covered every day when it matters most. It feels so good. Now, of course, it's a profile. So now it's really been personalized. That was sort of the idea. Okay, how can we use this with 3box to really like personalize the experience? Up here you have the information that we had before, your address, the network, the provider. But so now if we go down to the sort of new thing, this like ERC20 support that is now built in. We have the type of insurance plan, wrapped ether. Okay, that's not really the type of insurance plan, but you get the point. Wrapped ether, and this is on mainnet, right? So wrapped ether and your wrapped ether balance, right? So for that, now we can simply, we can interact with it. Let's say I want to send one. This is actually kind of wacky. I didn't convert, so that's actually one way. It's like 18 decimal points. So I've been sending that back and forth to myself while testing. And I'm just going to go up here and I'm going to grab my address, right? So I'm going to pop in my address and I'm going to click send. Of course, our MetaMask comes up. You can see how cheap I am in sending myself. I spend probably more on gas. I think, than I do in what I'm actually transferring. But it's all for the demo, right? So we do it for the demo. Actually, maybe I should send it somewhere else. Let me reject that one because then you're not going to see the balance change. Or you know what? That's going to take like 15 seconds. We're not going to wait that long. So you're going to have to trust me on that. You see this confirmation comes up. I'm going to go ahead and confirm it. Of course, so you really see that it's happening. We have our transfer pending. I'm actually just sending the WETH to myself, so we're not going to see the balance change. But yeah, so that is if we go back, if we go back to Webflow, right? We can see now, as we talked about before, the simplicity it is to create this application, right? Like how easy it was to just make this happen. And if I have my phone nearby, I do have my phone. The thing that's really killer about this, the part that I just like absolutely love, is that it's already mobile ready, right? Like all that time that you sort of like suffer through to like make a mobile site, or you do like mobile first, and like we've all been there. You make something beautiful and then it looks awful on mobile, right? It looks terrible. So let me just pull it up. I'm typing it in, blah, 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 blah. And I don't know how well you can see that, but it looks great, right? We got Dennis and Bertram covered every day when it matters most, right? It's fully responsive. It looks beautiful. And I made that, Web3 powered, 3box enabled, DApp in seconds. And that's what the loco no-co is about, right? Like that's what loco no-co is about. Seconds, we are going to enable so many designers to get into the space and build amazing stuff. We have so much talent on the sidelines, and we are bringing them in with the loco no-co movement. DappHero, I've been checking out some other stuff that looks really amazing. So I mean, get pumped, get excited, and yeah, that was my hackathon weekend. And yeah. So we will see you soon. See you soon. Of course, always hit me up on Twitter if you want to talk. So yeah, loco no-co.